Hi everyone and welcome back. Today I thought what would be a better way to spend the day than to expose myself on the internet and reveal to you some funny, some cute, and some very embarrassing photos of myself before I came out and before I transitioned. So without further ado, let's look at my boy pictures. So I just wanted to start with this cute one because it's cute. This is from Halloween. I feel like I look about like 6. I would have been, yeah, this is probably like Halloween 2007 or 2008. Like I was very young. I used to have like just like my hair is still obviously I have these curls. It's more wavy, but like when it was shorter as a kid, it was super curly and yeah, I don't know. I was kind of insecure about it because pretty much like all the other kids, all the boys that I knew had short, straight hair. And then all the girls I knew had long hair. So it was kind of this weird like in between. And then I later on in life, which you'll see in a second, I ended up cutting it a lot shorter to try and fit in with the boys, and that backfired because the dysphoria got a lot worse. But yeah, this is cute. And my mom did my makeup to draw on like a mustache and stuff, and I was supposed to be an evil magician, but I don't look very evil. Going in chronological order, this was me circa 2011. Yeah, this is my 10th birthday. We went to IHOP for my 10th birthday. It's still one of my favorite restaurants. I'm a vegan now actually, so I can't even eat like pretty much anything there, which is so sad. But I mean, this outfit, this is a classic picture of mine. Those Uggs, oh my god, this is like kind of the peak of when I had realized that I was a girl and was really trying to get any kind of gender euphoria that I could from clothing. And Uggs were so in back in 2011. Oh my god. These are definitely fake Uggs. These were not real ones. These were, I don't know who knows what the brand was called, but they were not real Uggs. All my friends had them, and they would wear them like, it was like leggings and Uggs. And that's what I was trying to go after. The skinny jeans was my answer to not having leggings. I wanted to wear leggings so badly, but I didn't have them. The fedora, I used to wear that all the time when I was like 10 to 12. Yeah, 10 to 12. I wore lots of different hats. The scarf. Oh my, what can you say about the leather jacket? I wore a lot of black. I wore a lot of like all like skinny tight jeans with sleek black jackets, and then like just accessorized to the max. And I don't know, the fact that this picture exists, and my dad said in one of my last videos he never thought I was gay, is kind of, just goes against stereotypes, I guess. Nice job, Dad. I just had to show this one because I got to meet Tyler Oakley. No big deal. So I was 12 here. This is 2 years later. About 2 years later, and I'm with my mom. I want to get her on a video too sometimes. She's great. You'll love her. And yeah, this was at a convention with a bunch of YouTubers, and I used to be so into like Tyler Oakley, Joey Graceffa, Megan Camarina, Zoella, like all like the big YouTubers at the time, those guys. And Tyler Oakley was so amazing. Oh my god. Like I got to meet him for like 2 seconds because we waited in line for like 3.5 hours. Because everyone wanted to meet him. He was like the most popular one there. And by the time it got to us, they were like rushing through. The venue was like closing, so they were rushing people through. You had like 2 seconds, like the guy grabs your poster, I'll get the side, snap the picture. It was insane. But the whole way, like Tyler never got like impatient or like flustered. He was incredible. He was super kind. It was like, honestly, just for those like 3 seconds, it was absolutely worth the 3.5 hours. And then this is me with Lamar Wilson and Andre Meadows. I love both those guys as well. And I wanted to show this one because it shows my outfit a little bit more. Like, this is like prime preppy Boone. Like, this is like definitely in a stage where I feel like the way I presented myself, it was very feminine, but I had the shorter hair, with a little wave to it, and I was like just kind of very aware of what I was wearing, but it was sort of simple, preppy looks. I sometimes wore like sweaters and vests and stuff, but it was a lot of like the white jeans, the belt. This is when I feel like I definitely would have been mistaken as a gay boy a lot. And in fact, I had YouTube videos at the time, and I would get comments like that sometimes. My nails were painted a lot, and this was just definitely an era. So I wanted to give you an idea of the outfit and what I looked like at that time. This was like probably the most awkward stage of my life as a person. I think this was 10th grade. It was either 10th or ninth grade. My mom took this picture. I remember it very clearly. But like I just pretty much exclusively wore jeans and a t-shirt. Just like that was it. Simple t-shirt, jeans. It was like I feel like I had kind of given up any sense of style. I didn't have the bravery to wear the super fashionable feminine clothes that I was wearing when I was like 10 to 12. Really just this was when my voice had deepened, just around the time my voice had deepened. So I like really didn't talk very much because it gave me so much dysphoria to do that. I was a lot more reserved than I naturally am. I mean, I make these YouTube videos. I love to talk. I love hearing my own voice, like, as you can tell. And at this time in my life, I was really not like that at all. That's what I see when I look at this picture. Someone who was just kind of forced to repress her personality just due to the debilitating effects of dysphoria. Honestly, it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable, but things got better. This was sort of right before I think I came out, and so this was the worst of it. So this is from when I worked at Hot Topic. I was definitely a huge ass emo in a lot of ways, and I worked at Hot Topic for like 6 months. The sweater that I was wearing, I did not own. I remember everyone in the store decided to wear like a random sweater for some reason, and we took a group photo. I don't know whose idea it was. It was fun. But I wore that sweater throughout the day. Skinny jeans, Converse, you can't really see it. My hair had grown out a bit. This is when I was starting to grow it out. Sometimes I would wear mascara and stuff, I think, to work. I actually came out publicly while I had this job. My coworkers were super cool about it. Hot Topic is a good place to be a trans person, typically. But yeah, I remember this day specifically because this boy came into the store. I was 15 at the time. This boy came into the store. He's like my age, with his friend, and he bought something. I think I might have briefly, I probably asked him if he needed help finding anything. I don't know. He bought something. He left. He came back like 3 minutes later, returned the thing, and then like came back a third time a few minutes later to buy another thing or to rebuy the thing or something. At this point, it was very clear to me. He kept like looking at me and then looking at his friend and like giggling and whispering. I'm like, okay, this boy is definitely like trying to flirt with me or something, making up excuses to come back into the store. And then eventually the friend comes up to me and gives me his Snapchat on a piece of paper. He's like, my friend is way too scared to talk to you, but he thinks you're really cute, and here's the Snapchat. And in that moment, I was like, oh my God, why can I not just be a gay boy? My life would be so much better and happier if I was. Because again, this is like right before I had publicly come out. I'm like, I'm gonna have to break it to this kid that not only am I not attracted to guys, but I'm also a woman. Like, because I definitely got the sense that he was like a gay guy flirting with me, and yeah, it turned out he was, and he was cool, and we kind of like, we talked a little bit, but I definitely remember like, oh my God, it would just be so much easier if I was just a gay boy. This could have been the beautiful start of like a teen comedic romance coming of age movie right now, and instead I'm just a sad emo trans person working at Hot Topic, but whatever. So this, I think this is the same year. Yeah, it was. I remember actually, because I cut my hair again. This is the last time I cut my hair any serious amount. Like I haven't actually cut my hair more than like an inch, I think, since this. This is right after I got it cut. This would have been like July 2016, so I was 14. Oh, that means this would have been the year before. Wait, is that right? Yeah, this is the year before. I'm doing this out of order. Anyways, this is the last time I got my, no, I grew it out a bit and then I got it cut in November 2016. Because I was like, I hated the like awkward mid-length stage so much. I couldn't deal with it. It in some ways made my dysphoria worse because I felt like, I don't know, that's a whole other video. But anyway, yeah, this is me with really short hair. I used to wear sunglasses all of the time from age 13 to like 15. So I just wanted to include that because that was like a big part of my identity. And it's yeah, it's kind of, I don't know. I look so awkward with short hair. I don't know why I did that. I hate looking back at me with short hair. It just doesn't look right. This is just like another example of like, really? My dad never thought I was gay. He never got like, and I mean like just, I don't know, this like the short shorts, the pink and purple like short sleeve with the tank top. My heart was in Los Angeles and I was like a popular gay blogger. But in reality, I was just a closeted trans girl who had no following really on YouTube at all. I did try, but I failed. My dad was even with me this day. I remember he took me here. But yeah, I love this outfit. I was like, this is around when I was starting to, experiment with clothing. I think this might have actually been after I came out. Yeah, it must have been. But very, very, very early on, so still the short hair, but like occasionally experimenting with makeup and clothing and just like clothing that I like, but it really just kind of made me look like a gay teenager more than it did a trans girl. But it was fun. That was like a short-lived era, but it's fun to look back on. And then this was me the first time wearing like full face makeup out in public, and I didn't do this, for the record. Could never at this point. I was 14 with my friends. We all went to Macy's. Yeah, I want to say Macy's, and got our makeup done by the employees there, and it was fun. And I was like not insecure at all walking around the mall with a full face of makeup on. I was like, I don't know, my friend has been doing my nails forever. I would occasionally wear little bits of makeup. I was pretty out there as a kid. I wasn't really nervous about it, but I remember later my mom, like, we've talked about it since then for her, because she was with me later on that day. It was really tough for her because she noticed people looking at me, and it freaked her out because she knew this was going to be a thing. I was transitioning at this point. Like I was going to be transitioning more in a more obvious way as time progressed, and she was just scared for me and the reactions I would get from strangers and all sorts of people, which totally makes sense. But it's funny to me because I was so oblivious. I didn't realize people were giving me looks at all. I was just like, I basically forgot I had makeup on. But then someone who appeared to be a butch lesbian in the mall came up to me and told me about like some LGBT dance that was going on later, and I didn't go, but it was super cool, and just a heartwarming story about lesbians because they're great. There are a lot more. There are some I even intended on looking at for this video that I didn't, but it just ended up going a little bit long, and these are my favorite ones to look back on. But if you guys want to see more of this, if you like watching me embarrass myself and expose old pictures of me before I transitioned, please comment down below, and I would love to do it again because it's a lot of fun. I already look at pictures of myself from back in the day all the time. I reminisce on my phone and on my old YouTube accounts and Instagram accounts, and it's great fun. But if I could do it and film it and have other people be entertained by it, then that's double the fun. Thank you all very much for watching. This was a fun one for me to do. I will see you all next time.